Hey folks, happy Wednesday. I hope that this finds you well, and I hope that again you feel enriched having now completed Ishmael. So today we're going to transition to our next two books, and they're very short, so they won't be as daunting maybe as Ishmael was. Excuse me. But the first book that we're going to look at is called On Bullshit, and it's by Harry Frankfurt. Okay. And we're going to start this today, and we're going to finish it tomorrow on Thursday. And then the second book is called On Truth, also by Harry Frankfurt, which we will start tomorrow after we finish on Bullshit and finish on Friday. Okay? And so both of these books, again, about 60 pages, I think, in this one, 80 pages in this one. There might be PDF versions available online. I think there might be. I've just actually never done any looking. Okay, a little bit about why I choose these two books for our class. So in thinking about epistemology, thinking about how we know what we know, do we know anything at all, thinking about kind of the nature of knowledge, thinking about how we arrive at knowledge, how we arrive at claiming to know X, whatever X may be, right? And how that space is really rich to discover as it connects with what belief is, what understanding is, what maybe certainty is, etc. Right? Well, where does and how does bullshit play a role? Right? Because all of us probably kind of know what bullshit is without really knowing what bullshit is. Probably a lot of us contribute to our fair share of bullshit, right? And so I think that it's interesting from an epistemological examination to discuss and to look at kind of the nature of bullshit. And so Frankfurt provides a really interesting analysis here in this little book. Okay? And then to follow up, one of the things that Frankfurt will claim, what Frankfurt will claim in this book, is that bullshit is undoubtedly kind of an enemy to truth, right? But then we have to figure out, well, what is truth? Okay? And how should we think about truth? How should we understand truth? And so he's going to start talking about it in this little book. Okay? So I hope you have access to both of these. It's imperative that you do. I hope that I made that very clear in the very first week of the class and in the syllabus. But yeah, you have to have access to these two little books because we will be in them the next now 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Friday. So as always, if you have questions, please let me know. You can see that you have your final little reflection about Ishmael here to complete by midnight tonight, and we're going to keep on trucking along. So happy Wednesday, everybody.